Yes, people, you know the face, you know the name. Aaron here, back again with another video, another match reaction. Shout out to everybody tuning in, showing love and support. I appreciate every single one of you. I checked the subscribers count earlier and I saw that we reached 14,600. Listen, I appreciate every single one of you, man. Every small win is a win for me. So, road to 15K. And we're gonna get there soon, man. We're gonna get there soon. So shout out to everybody tuning in, man. I really, really appreciate that, man. You lot, yeah, you're coming in clutch. Do you know what I mean? You're coming in clutch. So the same way you've been supporting this channel is the same way you can carry on supporting this channel is through liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, all of that good stuff. It boosts the algorithm of my channel and it helps this channel grow like it's supposed to. So, thank you very much for contributing. And as you can see, I fixed the issue. I fixed the issue. We're back. We're back on track. And the content's back. So, yeah, man, listen. Match reaction, Europa League action, Manchester United, or should I say, Steaua Bucharest, 0, Manchester United, 2. And it's a good win. It's a really good win from Man United away from home. And I'm not going to lie, I was a bit concerned, because Steaua Bucharest, away night in the Europa League, in cold Romania. I'm not going to lie, I was really concerned. The crowd, a very big stadium, very hostile crowd, over 50,000 or 55,000 people if I'm not wrong. It was given, hostile crowd, and I didn't think the guys were going to handle it. I didn't think the guys were going to be able to handle their emotions, and it did look like in the beginning of the game with them having that free kick, floated very well into the box, and one of their players, literally sticking their foot out and the ball literally kissing the post. It was given, this might be a bit difficult, but I have to give credit to the boys because on any other given day, we lose this game because of the pressure, because of the hostile environment, because of the noise that the fans were making. You could barely hear the Man United fans, even though there was loads of them. I have to give credit to the boys because they done a fantastic job today. Credit to Amarim as well for making the changes at the time that he made them. We absolutely controlled this game from start to finish. We controlled this game from start to finish. And I'm proud of the boys, man. I'm really proud of the boys. They've done really well today. In the first half, I can't really say much happened because I don't think anything happened, if I'm quite honest with you. It was very dry, even though, again, we controlled the game fully. We had the most possession, but we didn't really make stuff happen. There was a few flashes of brilliance here and there. We flashed the ball across the box a couple of times, and I don't want to keep hammering on the guy, but again, it's been a poor, almost atrocious performance from Rasmus Hojlund because everybody keeps saying that he's not getting service, but the boys, they were doing their best. I can't lie, man. They were doing their best to find him, flashing the ball across the box, floating one into the area from, what was it, Ericsson or Bruno that tried to find him, and the header from Hojlund was just a harmless one. And then 2 other times the ball was flashed across the box and he just wasn't there. So I'm just like, the service is there. The boys are trying to find you. You're just not where you're supposed to be. So I've got to give credit to the boys for the fact that they did try to find him. They did try to, get him involved in the play. But again, the wrestling stuff didn't come out well. I think he had 1 shot on target in his whole performance, and that was in the second half. So that kind of tells you the performance that he's had today, which was another poor one, if I'm really, really honest. Really poor performance from Hojlund. But what do you expect, man? Do you know what I mean? His fundamentals are completely off. And like I said, he either needs a loan or he needs to go somewhere where the level isn't that high because he's definitely not made for the Premier League. He's not made for European football just yet. He needs to learn his trade somewhere else. And that's working on the basics, working on the fundamentals, in my opinion. So if he can do that, happy days. I'm willing to give him all the credit he deserves. But tonight, that was poor again. I have to say, in the second half, I was very happy with Garnacho's cameo. I have to say, listen, I'm going to be the first one to be here and criticize him if he's playing bad. And yes, again, that lack of quality in the final third is still there. But you could definitely tell that he had an impact on the second half because when he came on, he looked bright. He was actively involved in the goals that we scored. What was the first goal again? See, the game, this is literally after the game. And sometimes I need to take my time and think because otherwise the thoughts leave. I remember the first goal was, actually, no, he wasn't involved in the first goal. The first goal, Bruno Fernandes, who I think had a decent, actually a good performance today. And I've always said, I prefer Bruno Fernandes in that number 8 role, a bit more deeper, where you can't make those outlandish passes, where you can't make those outlandish Hollywood passes, like we like to call them. I like when he's composed. I like when his role is being restricted. I like it like that, just like that. Keep it simple. That's where you see the best of Bruno Fernandes, in my opinion. So the goal comes from Bruno Fernandes absolutely unleashing a thunderbolt. If that would have gone in, I would have said, you know what? Fair dues. It crashes onto the crossbar, goes out for a throw-in, and the subsequent throw-in leads to a goal. Brilliant combination football. Kobbie Mainoo serves Dalot, who inverted at that point. He was at the back post, makes it 1-0, pushes it in the back of the net. Easiest goal he's ever going to score in his life. And I have to say, Kobbie Mainoo. How many times have I sat here and told you guys that I would like to see him in a more advanced role? I didn't like this thing that we tried to do with him, turn him into a combative number 6 or a combative number 8. No, he needs to play in one of those 10 positions because you can clearly see from the way he dribbles, from the way he drives with the ball, even from the way he was asking for the ball in the tight spaces, whether it was on the left in the first half or on the right in the second half. You could tell, like, he loves receiving the ball in the final third and making stuff happen. Look at him today. A goal and an assist today. Coincidence? I think not. So credit to Ruben Amorim for spotting these things in the past few games and putting Kobbie Mainoo in those number 10 positions and, letting him do what he does best. And I can't lie, at halftime when I saw Ahmad come in and when I saw Garnacho come in, I feared the worst. My first thought was, here we go again. Kobbie is probably going to play in the pivot with Bruno Fernandes. Eriksen is probably going to go off at halftime. And it's going to be Ahmad and Garnacho in the 10. And listen, I don't mind Ahmad in the number 10 position because he is good in that position. But he played as a wing back. Bruno Fernandes stayed in his position. Eriksen moved back into the pivot role to play together with Bruno in that midfield. Garnacho played as a left 10. And then they just switched sides. So basically, Ahmad was a right wing back and Dalot was a left wing back. So yeah, Malacia and who went off again? Malacia and off the top of my head, Collier. There we go, Collier, who didn't have the best of games today. Deserved this start because he had a few good cameos, but maybe it's too early to start him. Just too early. So maybe keep nurturing him. Keep bringing him in, giving him cameos here and there. And I don't know why my phone is not on silent, so we're going to do that right now. There we go. Keep nurturing him. Keep giving him minutes, cameos here and there. And I'm sure he's going to improve. I'm sure he will improve 100%. So back to what I was saying in the number 10 positions. I really liked Kobbie Mainoo in those number 10 positions. I really liked, especially in the second half. And this is where you see when footballers link up. You see when ballers link up. Let me not say footballers. When ballers link up, the chemistry it's just there. Do you know what I mean? It's just there. You could see the little combinations between Ahmad and Kobbie. And Ahmad as a wingback, a world of a difference, a universe of a difference with Dalot playing right wingback. Because Dalot didn't really dare to take on his man, didn't really dare to try and take on a man, go round the outside and then cross it in. Ahmad, straight away, bro. As soon as he got the ball on that right-hand side, it was straight. It's me and you today. Boom. Take a man on, dribble, go past him, try and cross it in, try and make stuff happen, be creative. Because when you do that, you're pushing them back. You're forcing them to stay in their half, which is what we've done. So credit to Amad Diallo, credit. Credit to Kobbie Mainoo. I really love Kobbie in that number 10 position. And now everybody's going to jump on the bandwagon and say, Kobbie needs to play in the 10, Kobbie needs to play. But I spotted this from a long, long time ago. And I'm not trying to be the guy that knows it all. But you could just tell, bro. Do you know when I noticed that Kobbie is a number 10? Obviously, he played number 10 in the youth teams, but I've never watched him in the youth teams. So I can't sit here and lie to you guys and say, I watched him in the youth teams. He played as a number 10. I never watched his games in the youth teams. But the thing that gave it away for me was when he scored that goal away from home against the Wolves, I believe, last season. When he nutmeg man, dribble, shimmy, shimmy, whoops, and then guided it past it into the bottom right corner. That's when I was like, yeah, this kid, he's not a midfielder. Well, he's a midfielder, but he's an advanced midfielder. Don't play him as a 6. Don't play him as an 8. But I just don't know why we kept playing him in those positions. I just don't know why. Do you know what I mean? Look at him now, playing in the number 10 positions, being allowed to be creative, and look at the stuff he's doing, man. Look at the stuff he's doing, and I couldn't be happier for the kid, man. I couldn't be happier for him, and I want him to keep playing in those positions. Ruben, this is your time to act accordingly. Do you know what I mean? To act accordingly and keep playing him in those positions, because this is where we're going to see the best of Kobbie Mainoo. Another performance that I really liked was our defense, but specifically Lisandro Martinez. Licha, fantastic performance today. If it wasn't for Kobbie's goal and assist today, I would have given my man of the match to Lisandro Martinez, because more than anything, his passing ability was absolutely outstanding today. I just love the fact how he just picks a pass, how he can pick a pass and just drive that pass through a midfield or whatever that is, and just one pass from Lisandro can take out 3-4 players. And that opens up a world of possibilities for whoever receives that ball on the half turn, which most likely in most cases is Bruno Fernandes. And I absolutely love the fact that we've got a player that can do that. What he lacks in physicality and what he lacks in maybe winning duels in the air and all these things, he compensates for it, with his passing ability, because his passing ability is second to none. He may not be the quickest, he may not be the strongest, but my word, his passing ability is second to none, especially for this team and the way we're trying to play, the system that Amorim is trying to put in place. We need good passes from the back. That is vital. And the fact that we have 2 players actually who can do that properly in Mazraoui, who played as a right centre-back today, and Lisandro, it speaks volumes, man. It speaks volumes. So I couldn't be happier, man. I'm really, really satisfied with this performance today. That was a nice, good performance from away from home. And the boys can be proud. Amorim can be proud. But it doesn't stop there. We've got Crystal Palace on Sunday. So this is where now we need to recover properly, recover accordingly, travel back. I don't know if the boys are going to train, but we need to travel back to Manchester now. You know, rest, recuperate, all of that stuff, all of the above, everything you can think of. And we need to get ready for Palace, because Palace is not going to be an easy game. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to be an easy game. So listen, credit to the boys, man. And listen, that puts us in a very good position in the Europa League. It means that we will not play the playoff games in the Europa League, which I'm very happy about. We finish our Europa League league phase campaign as third, so we advance automatically to the round of 16. All the other people will have to play playoff rounds, so we are going through with the likes of Lazio, Athletic Club Bilbao, Tottenham, surprise, Frankfurt, Olympique Lyonnais, Lyon, Olympiacos, and Rangers. So congrats to all the rest of the teams. So that makes us part of the top 8, which I'm very happy about. Still unbeaten in the Europa League. And listen, I couldn't be happier, man. Listen, I'm not all the way euphoric, but I'm happy with what I saw today. And I'm happy with the performance that the boys put in. It was a total controlling performance. And this is where today probably you saw the system of Amorim in full effect. The patterns of play, the freedom, the creativity, maybe not so much the goals. The goals will come, together with the quality that will be elevated once we get new players in. but you could see the system in full effect. And that's something I'm very happy about. That's something I'm very happy about. But anyway, listen, that was my 2 cents on the game. If you made it till the end of this video, go in the comment section and type in top 8. I want to see top 8 in the comment section below. It's still road to 15K. We're nearly there, 400 subscribers away from 15K. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Listen, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to try this weekend. I'm going to be a bit busy. So I might not upload as much as I would like to, but I will try my best. I'll try my best. So, yeah, anyway, yeah, I'll try my best to upload if I can this weekend. If not, please, bear with me. I'm going to try and schedule in a live show maybe on Sunday. Yeah, I think I want to do like a transfer deadline day show. I don't know how many of you, man, might tune in or might not tune in, but if you're around on Sunday from, let's say, 10, 11 p.m. UK time, tune in, man. Tune in and let's go live on YouTube and let's have a look at the transfers towards the transfer window shutting or closing, I should say. So yeah, I want to have this show for maybe about an hour or two, something like that. Maybe 3. We'll see what happens. We'll see how much time we got, and depending on where I am, etc., etc. So yeah, if you've got some time, man, come through, tune in, and let's have some fun. Anyway, people, that was it from me. Like, share, comment, subscribe in the comment section if you made it till the end. Top 8. And until then, take care. Have a good start of your weekend, and I'll see you soon. Peace.